Welcome again to TechnoStructure User Day 2021. And in this room, we are all Middle East service team. So now I'm Brian Laluna. I'm the service team manager here. I have my co-host here, Kiran.
Hello everyone. My name is Kiran, and I work here as a technical consultant in Middle East office.
And we have Pradi in India.
Hello everyone, I'm Pradyumna Patidar working with Trimble as a technical consultant, and I'm looking for the still segment here.
Okay, now in our other studio, we have Bala and Raja.
Hi everyone, this is Balakrishnan. I'm working as a technical consultant here in the Middle East.
And I'm Raja. I'm a software engineer here in Trimble Solutions Middle East, Dubai.
So now it's been the third day in our user day, and we have received a lot of questions from you guys. So we will try to answer most of those questions. Just in case we are unable to answer a question here live, then we will try to contact you and deliver the answer that you require. Okay. Now, first of all, we are going to tell you how to ask questions while we're live right now. So I want you to do is grab your phone, and I want you to scan this QR code. Can you see the QR code here? See this QR code? Scan this, then go to Auditorium 2. Now in the Auditorium 2, you will be able to post any question you like, and I will see it right here. I'll keep this QR code for a few more seconds, just in case you need to scan it now. Then once you're on Auditorium 2, you will be able to ask any question, and I will see it, and we will try to answer it live. Okay? So before we start, we will go to some questions that we have already gathered here. So first of all, what's the question one here? So we have a question about while converting IFC models from E3D to Tekla model, they're facing difficult converting plates. They have the plates of 15 by 150 with the prefix PL missing. So how to get that? So how about you, Pradi? Can you give us a good answer about this?
Yeah, sure, Brian. The first thing, it's really very hard to answer such kind of questions without having the look into the model, what exactly going there. But I can say one thing here, in the E3D link, there are a lot of enhancement in the new version of the link. So I will just suggest the user to refer the latest link and follow the latest version from the E3D side as well as from the Tekla side. And if still you have the problem, you can send us the model on the tekla.support.me@trimble.com so that we will be able to assist you further.
Thank you, Pradi. So to summarize that, make sure everything is updated. So question number 2, we have is TechnoStructure shared model in Tekla model sharing exists only in cloud? This is a bit odd question, but Raja, can you give a good question?
Yes, actually, the model instance is there in the cloud. However, every user that's joining the model will be having a local version of the model on his or her machine or on like a network drive.
Thank you, Raja. So third question. Well, we're going really fast on these questions.
Many questions.
So third question that we have here is that is it possible to add comments in layout point applicator? Kiran.
Yeah, sure, I can. So yes, it's possible. So in the layout manager, we have a couple of attributes like name and description. So you can utilize any of these for adding your comments on it. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much for that answer. So let's go to the fifth question that we have here is that what is the purpose of the graphic indicator? So I think Bala will be able to answer this.
Yes, Brian. So the graphics indicator is used to identify which graphics card is currently being used. This is available only in the model view, and it will be helpful to identify either the graphics card is working from the motherboard graphics card or the dedicated graphics card, such as NVIDIA graphics card. It's like that. Yeah.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
actually very important.
Yes.
That affects the performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. Actually, this is a good indicator for us to see what's going on in the graphics card.
Yes.
So now we have a live question here from Amir. So the question is, let me just show the question here. Can we make the cast unit drawing name called the same? It's a bit hard to say. can we make the cast unit drawing name call the name from the part name attribute instead of manually inputting the cast unit drawing by name? So in this particular case, this is a typical limitation of Tekla structure, and it is possible to do it in Tekla API. So I suggest that maybe you should contact us and we will help you to find a way to do this, and maybe we can create a small tool for you to do this automatically. Okay? So going on the sixth question. So is it possible to list out different types of bolts in using List Manager? Okay.
So we are getting a lot of questions for the List Manager. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. So coming to the bolts, using the List Manager and using the toggle options in the List Manager, you can narrow down all the bolts in your model, or like especially for that list which you create based upon the selection filter, or if you are making a window selection in the model. So based upon that list, you can narrow down all the bolts. And now to do the segregation for types of bolt, I would say you can just load a report, especially for the bolt, to in which you can segregate into different types of bolt. And depending upon the type which is there in the report, like the rules which you have encoded in that one, depending upon that, you can split it into different types, like maybe side bolt or like fabrication bolt, etc. Yeah.
Excellent answer. So going to the next question, do I need Tekla Structures license to use Tekla model sharing? Raja, can you give us a highlight on this one?
Well, yeah, there's an obvious answer. The answer is yes, of course. You need to have a Tekla Structures license so that you can take the functionality of Tekla model sharing, because those are built-in functionalities. You need two licenses, one Tekla Structures and one Tekla model sharing license. That's true.
Thank you. So next question, we have a parametric piping in Tekla extension. So Pradeep, can you give us a highlight on this one as well?
Yes, as I can guess with this, the user is asking like about the parametric piping extension, which was shared by parametric company yesterday. So these are the Tekla extension, but developed by company parametric limited. So, and of course, like these are developed on the Tekla API. So these are Tekla extension, I can say, but also these are available on the warehouse, but for using these components, you need a separate license, which can be provided by parametric solution or the company. So once you visit on the warehouse, you will be guided through that page, and based on their terms and conditions and their pricing, you can download it, and you can use that license after getting the license from the parametric limited.
Thank you,
So
Pradeep.
I hope I answered it.
Yeah, I think you already answered that one.
Yeah.
So just fast tracking all the questions, because we are receiving a lot of questions at the moment, and we're trying to answer as much of the question now. So in online ATC management, what is the purpose of the contract manager column? So Bola, can you give us a good answer in this one?
Yes, Brian. This is most query when we are doing the online training. They used to ask what is the column for the contract manager, purpose of it. So basically, to avoid any if nowadays we are using to send the paperwork to sign the documents, all the contracts based on the license condition, terms and conditions. So if they want to eliminate this and make it as a paperless work, so we have this option, and we can send an invitation to make one person to make it as a contract manager approver or renewer, so where he can able to see when the license will be expired, and to make the process like to renew it, they can just go to the website and click renewal. So this will help us make it faster and also at one location, so it will be available for everyone.
Oh, thank you. Very expanded answer there. So next question, I think we have a last session. What all show in Trimble Connect, but when I'm working, not showing that all option in it. I'm confused with this one. Kiran, can you give us a helpful?
Yeah, I got it. Like what the user is pointing to. So in our live demonstration, yesterday, which we conducted, like we have shown many of the features of Trimble Connect, and some of them are restricted to Trimble Connect Business Premium license, like status sharing and those data table, all those things. So I think the user is pointing to that one. So it's with your Trimble Connect business license, you don't have those options, but you will get it with Trimble Connect Business Premium license.
So the quick answer here is get the Trimble Premium license.
Yes.
True.
So, again, I'm just going to highlight everyone. For those who like to ask questions live here, we're currently live here. So I want you to scan this QR code and go to Auditorium 2. We're waiting for your questions here. And if we receive it, we will be able to answer it live. So let's go to the next question. So the next question is, since Solid handles local coordinate, does it possible to input model to far away from origin now? So is it possible?
Let me answer, Brand. This.
Yeah, go ahead, Pradi.
Yeah, sorry, Brand. Like I think this is from the session which I have taken. So I got this. I think I haven't mentioned it, and I should have mentioned it in the session itself. The answer is no. At the moment, like although the solids are in the local coordinate, you cannot leave with the base point fit functionality. So still, if you need to model your structure far away from your coordinate, then you need the base point. You need to use the base point. That will be the best solution for that.
Okay.
Excellent, very good. So next question is, Tekla Structure Online license is a floating license that works like PMC or TC license. So Raja, can you give us a good explanation on this one?
Yes, actually, this might cause some confusion to customers. So Tekla Structures Online license is a user license based. It's not floating like the way that Tekla Model Sharing and Trimble Connect work. So if you need, it's still digital rights on Tekla admin tool, but to use it, it will be very tied to the number of licenses that the company has. So technically, you cannot just assign all the users in your organization the online license because it's a user-based license. But if you need to assign this license to another person, then the administrator of the ATC admin tool needs to do that manually. So every time he needs to go manually after a proper sign out of the Tekla structures to untick or revoke rights of that online license and then assign it to other person. Of course, with the constraints or the limitation of the license type of your online licenses. So if you're talking about the standard license, for instance, you will be having 4 assignments times only. However, it's not the case for a worldwide license and the Flex license, where you can reassign multiple times within the year.
That seems to be a very expansive one. If you want more details regarding that, just contact us, and Raja will be able to give you a much more fuller detail on that.
Always, yes.
So next question that we have: can we convert rebar sets to normal rebar groups? How about?
Yeah, sure, I will take that. To this question, I can say that it's possible to convert into rebar groups using an extension which you can download from the warehouse, that is convert to rebar groups. But I would definitely suggest not to do that, because when you convert into normal rebar group, you are losing all the intelligence which rebar set offers, like applying the splitters, applying the crank, hooks, etc., which is not possible using the normal rebar groups. So that is the reason why we have introduced rebar sets. But if you are going back to it, you are definitely losing those additional functionalities which rebar set offers.
Just to simplify it, don't do it.
Yeah.
So next question here is that, is Navis work is possible to import in Tekla structure? Vala, can you give us a rundown on this one?
Yes, Brian. We can import as a reference model, and that also .nwd format. We have one extension which allows to import that one, and it is a beta version, and they can install and insert the NWD format in the Navis in Tekla.
Thank you. So next question, can I use subscription license in any country or region? Raja, can you give us a good answer in this one?
Well, despite the fact that subscription license meant to make like life easier and to work remotely, but it's still tied with the type of the license that you are using. So and you purchased from Trimble. So for instance, if you are purchasing the worldwide license, then yes, this is possible. You can, of course, utilize the license online and work from any country of your choice. But like if you are having the flex license or the standard license, technically you're tied to the country that you purchased the license from.
Oh, thank you very much on that one. So next question here is that, can we create cast unit drawings using graphite license?
I will take that.
Go ahead.
So the answer is no. With graphite license, you can create only the general arrangement drawings. So for cast unit drawings, you need to have the diamond license.
So again, to simplify the answer, diamond license.
Yeah.
Contact your account manager in this one.
Yes.
So now, next question. We are interested to learn scaffolding modeling. So is there any technical training available? So in this particular case, just contact us or contact your account manager, and we will provide appropriate details on those trainings. Okay. Next question is that we are going to, there is a possibility of layout modification by user, which is not as per customer standard. Any lock option available to avoid this? Okay, Pradi, can you give us a good answer on this one?
Yes, of course I can. So the answer is like no. There is no hard lock available for to lock your layout. But I can suggest you one thing. Like there are two options, which like one is the restore your layout and restore your template. So using this, your template will go back to the original position, and whatever changes are done by the clients or by your customer, those you can avoid them using this.
Thank you. Next question, we'll try to cover as much question as we possible here. Can I use subscription offline? Who's going to answer this? Raja.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we use subscription offline then?
Well, actually, you can use it with 2021 version for now, and that might reach up to 72 hours if you are disconnected from the internet for some reason. Then technically, yes, but it's not the case for the older versions of the class structures. So you still have, like within 3 days, you can still get back the internet connection and continue working. During that time, you can still continue working on the model and save the changes normally.
Okay, thank you very much. So
just to highlight that this works actually just like the borrowing procedure in FlexNet licensing based.
okay, that's a good idea then. So we're running out of time, so we'll try to answer at least 3 more questions here. So one is, can we extract rebar releases for the select objects using the list manager?
Okay, sure. So see, as I told you, like we are getting many questions for list manager.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, and the list manager is also one of my favorite. And coming to the question, with the current version of list manager, it's not possible to extract the rebar releases like the PPPS and all. With this current version, you can only assign the reports to the selected list. But this is in our plan, and like maybe in the coming releases of the list manager, we'll get that option also.
Oh, thank you very much. So next question, we are using premises license. Is it possible to skip the sign-in dialog box in 2021? Bala.
Yes. Yes, Brian, it is possible to skip the sign-in dialog box in the startup. So we have to go to the Tekla installation folder where there will be a INI file will be available, which is teklasuccess.ini, and there they have to add access skip sign-in dialog box during the startup. So this will they have to set it true, and it will skip the dialog box. Actually,
thank you. The next question is, Tekla piping model can replace Revit MAP. Pradi, is this possible?
Oh yes, I can answer it. I think our customers are more liking the piping extension, which was scheduled by the parametric company. So, but this kind of questions are really hard to answer, whether it can replace the Revit MEP. So, but still, I can suggest you, you can go to the warehouse and post your comment over there, so the developers can answer you better in that case, so that based on that you can take your decision.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So next question. This is going to be a bit long. We'll try to keep this short as much as possible. Did I understand properly here? It said that is EC or a pre-service license, and how about the Trimble Connect Business Premium license then? That is paid one, I think. This is more a question of a paid one. So Raja, can you give a clarity on this one? Is it paid?
So what the user interested is correct, Brian. Actually, Trimble Connect business license is a free that comes with a subscription or maintenance contract with subscription licenses or FlexNet subscription or perpetual licenses. So for every license that you have of Tekla Structures on maintenance, you will get one Trimble Connect business. Of course, that covers the most features that BIM site covered previously and even more enhanced functionalities. Now, Trimble Connect business premium license is a little bit more advanced. It has many more functionalities like a property set, data table organizer, and status sharing. But to unlock all those features, you need to pay. So that's a paid version license actually. And that will be also delivered digitally to the ATC admin tool, just like the Trimble Connect business.
Oh, thank you. So short answer.
But whatever covers, whatever that Tekla, this Trimble Connect business license covers, the premium edition also covers, but with extra functionalities that I talked about.
Yeah, this is where you can try the free license. Then once you're satisfied with that one, then you can contact us and we'll.
And also, actually, Trimble Connect business could be also paid if this is like if the requirement of the company is exceeding the number of licenses that came free in the license administration tool. So if I'm having 6 licenses, you will get Trimble Connect business 6 licenses. But if you need more, then you need to purchase more.
So that's a good news then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we're down to the last 2 questions here because we're running out of time. Is it possible to select pace of Revit model to Tekla directly? So is it possible from IFC export option in Revit model, and can we import IFC to Tekla? Can
Yeah, I can. So the short answer is no. The current version of import Revit extension, it just import the entire Revit model into Tekla, and it just comes as a whole, and we cannot control it by phase wise for now. But we will take it as a feature request.
Thank you. Thank you. And just I'm going to answer this very quickly. Next question is that will instructor site pane direct users to YouTube videos or in 2R or videos in 2R? Bala?
Yes, right. So the answer is it will not direct to the YouTube, but whenever a user is selecting the instruction site panel, so it will just give the hints of the tool, how it operates, and relevant Tekla user assistance, whichever is in our Tekla portals, it will give all the links, which is relevant to warehouse or a discussion forum or in the support page. All the links will be available. And video links also will be shown. And mostly everything comes from the Tekla portal.
Okay, we're going to the last question because we're not running out of time. So how can we add shortcut in Inquire Assembly? Pradi, take it away.
Oh, yeah, I can. So yeah, there is an option in the file menu, I guess, in the settings and keyboard shortcut, where you can customize the shortcuts for using. So there you can find the Inquire Assembly option from the list of the shortcuts, and you can assign your own shortcut.
Oh, thank you very much. So that's it for now. I know that there's a lot more questions coming in, and probably more questions in the next following days. So just a reminder, just send an email to our support channel, and as a full service team here in Middle East, we will help you as much as we can. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.